In this episode of The Wine Chemist, we will explain why we simply cannot find a bottle of wine labeled Corvina. When discussing Italian wines, we usually refer to a region, as in Chianti or Barbaresco, or we call a wine by its varietal, such as Primitivo or Pinot Grigio. But there is a varietal in Italy that goes uncredited, and that is Corvina. We will blame this disservice on the Veneto, the area in northeast Italy where Corvina is grown. There, they used Corvina to make red wine. Within the Veneto is the region of Valpolicella. When you take Corvina and make simple table wine, it's called Valpolicella. Most of these are often light in style, with bright fruit and notes of sour cherry. However, if these simple wines see time in oak to age, they deepen in complexity and are then classified as Valpolicella superiore. But what happens if instead we harvest later and decide to dry those grapes until about a third of the moisture is removed, like a raisin, and then we squeeze the juices out from those Corvina grapes? This causes a high concentration of acids, sugars, and intense flavors. When we take this juice and make wine, those higher sugars result in a higher level of alcohol, but balanced with tannins and flavors to give an explosive result of power and intensity. Aged for several years, softened and developed, this style of sought-after wines are full-bodied and full of character and called Amarone. They are amazing, but such a painstaking process gives limited supply with high price tags. How about we meet Corvina in the middle? Let's take that simple Valpolicella table wine and introduce it to the skins of those pressed grapes we dried to make Amarone. That skin still contains tons of flavors and tannins, and when we pass the Valpo over and through these skins, we pull out all of that goodness. This gives us Ripasso. Aged, incorporated tannins gives smooth body with dried fruit flavors from an Amarone, but with moderate alcohol levels similar to Valpolicella superiore. Incredible, right? What else can Corvina do? There's more. Yes! When those grape clusters are hanging in the sun, the tops of them, called the ears, are the most exposed and produce the most sugar, so they are harvested separately, dried, and fermented to produce exceptional dessert wines called Recioto. Corvina, you make many different spectacular wines, but your name is often forgotten. Fun fact, Corvina is Italian for raven, named so after the black skin of the grapes resembling the feathers of that black bird. Now, open a bottle of either Valpolicella, Ripasso, Amarone, or Recioto and toast the raven, forgotten nevermore. And until the next time on The Wine Chemist, here's to experimenting with wine. Cheers! Quoth Corvina, nevermore.